found Stryker of Enyo, and this is my Halloween special. We're going to take a look at a collection of trailers to horror-themed games that might look interesting to play around Halloween this year. And I'm going to react to watching them live for the first time. So if you're looking for a new horror-themed game to play on the spookiest of months, let's sit down and watch a few trailers. Some look interesting, some look bad, and some are downright goofy, and who knows, you might see something that you like. This is the I React to 25 Trailers to Horror-Themed Games for the First Time, Halloween Edition, 2021. Damn, that's a mouthful, ain't it? Well, it just rolls off the tongue, don't it? All right, let's move along. So how did I select which trailers to show? Well, here's how this idea came about. On Xbox One, they had a weekly sale in April of 2021 called the Halloween Horror Sale. Yeah, that's right, you might have remembered that one. It featured a bunch of horror-themed games from independent developers, and it had some very big percentages off. It was basically a Halloween sale, just 6 months ahead of schedule. But as I was looking at a couple of these trailers, I had an idea. What if I recorded my live reactions to these horror-themed games that were on sale? Because honestly, some were just not worth probably making a Rage Quit 2 on. So let's take a look at some of the trailers to horror-themed games from independent game developers. Which ones would make a good Rage Quit 2 episode? Which ones look like garbage? And which ones are actually probably not too bad? Let's find out. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. All of these trailers came from games on this particular sale at the time. I recorded my reaction to nearly all of the games on sale, about 40 or so, and I picked out the best 25 to show you. You are going to see each trailer in alphabetical order, and you will see the box art of the game being shown on screen. Now, I can't see this, so I don't know what game trailer I'm watching until the name gets revealed. At the end of the trailer, I will show what the sale price was at the time. So let's jump in and see what I thought of them. This is my I React to 25 Trailers to Horror-Themed Games for the First Time, Halloween Edition 2021. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a long, cumbersome title, but I mean, I couldn't call it the Halloween Horror Sale. I don't know, that seemed even goofier to name it after the sale that came out back in April of 2021 instead of October, so whatever. Alright, we're starting with the first video. I don't know what I just said in the intro, so I'm sorry if I repeat myself, but I do not know what order the trailers are going to play in. It has been randomized. It has been about 3 months since I looked at the names of these games and downloaded them, so hopefully I have forgotten about some of them by now. A few games I have seen the names before, but I have never watched any of the trailers all the way through. This will be my first time seeing these trailers in their entirety and with sound. These are going to be my first impressions, and so try to impress me, indie developers. Here we go. Oh, and also everything is going to be in US dollars, just in case. So for those curious, $60 is what your average AAA game goes for. So like the new Battlefield, the new Call of Duty, the new Assassin's Creed, all of them release for us in North America at $60 US, just to kind of put everything into perspective on what these games are costing. So, okay, here we go. May contain content not suitable for children. Is this live action? What the fuck? Was there an FMV game in the list? I usually know what games are FMV games, because I kind of keep track of new FMV games that come out. Am I sure I have the right thing? Because I renamed all the videos, so I don't know if this is actually like a Netflix show.
The never end.
No one says IGN there. Well, IGN does movie trailers as well, and everything else, quite honestly. Like, this actually looks pretty good. This is better than most FMV for the FMV based games. Day 2. I wonder. Indie. Okay, that looks kind of like the font for what do you call it? 7 days. I wonder if that's it. Yeah, it looks like the font for 7 days. This is pretty interesting. I mean, this is... Oh, that's right. Yeah, one of the first trailers for 7 Days to Die was live action. I completely forgot. I don't know if it was created before they even had game footage ready to go, but I remember it's been so long. I mean, seriously, this game is... it's over 4 years old now. It looks pretty good, right? It looks like, hey, coming to Netflix soon, a series. 7 Days to Die. That would be kind of fucking cool, right? But yeah, so let's look at the stuff. 50% off. Okay, so this is still going for $30, huh? $30 US. Okay, and the new price is $14.99. Okay, so half off. I normally would not recommend this, but I have heard the developer is actually working on updating the console version. Us console players have actually been stuck at, what was it? Alpha 14 something, or even 13 for like the last 2 years. I am not kidding. I made a couple of videos for 7 Days to Die, and we have not moved past that at all. We don't have electricity. We don't have, we still have the old crafting method. Let's move on to the next game. Is that a record player? Okay, it's like little miniatures. Yeah, you know, there's for those that are interested, there's a couple of games that are kind of inspired by tabletop RPG miniatures. There's one in particular, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like photorealistic painted miniatures, and it uses like a CG game world that it actually looks kind of cool. You know, if you can't paint your own miniatures or buy them, you know, and create landscapes for them, it's like they made a game about using those type of miniatures. I think it was... These kind of games cost a little bit because these are indie developers, you know, so they end up having to charge you a bit. This looks familiar. This looks like Cthulhu Tactics, I want to say. It's a game that's been around for a while, but they've been, you know, it's been expensive. It's been like, you know, $25, $30, I think. Let me take a look. Yeah, that's what it is. Octung. I wish they would just call it Cthulhu Tactics, but I guess it's based on something that somebody else did. Let's see, 60% off, full price, $25 US. New price, $9.99. That's actually a good price. I should have picked it up. I don't think I did. I think I forgot about this game. But yeah, for $10, totally pick it up. It is a turn-based tactical strategy game. So yeah, you definitely want to maybe check this out. But yeah, sometimes it's expensive, but $10, you know, it could be totally worth it. Violence, blood and gore, nudity. Nice. You know, Stryker's there. Uh-oh. Fallout 76? From an indie developer? I don't think... Oh, no, it's Amnesia. I saw the little... I couldn't see the lamp. The lamp is, yeah, frictional games, of course. The lamp is the telltale thing. These are the guys that kicked off... Yeah, Chinese Room, of course. Now, these are the guys that kicked off the craze of walking simulators, essentially, because they knocked it out of the park with what did I say? They knocked it out of the park. I think I just said part. I probably didn't hit that K hard enough, sorry. But yeah, these guys knocked it out when they came out with Amnesia, and then they followed it up with another game. I believe this is actually a collection of 3 games. Let's take a look. What is the details on this? 80% off. Normally it's $30 for this collection, but this is $5.99. I would say get it. If you have any interest in the walking simulators, or maybe if you kind of hate them, most influential games, you know what? Since it launched all the walking simulators, that's not a bad quote. It really isn't. The first game is a little harder to get into, but the second game I've heard does a little bit better job of maintaining like light and your sanity. So it's not as bad. But yeah, Amnesia Collection, there's no reason why you shouldn't have it, especially if when it goes on sale, it's like $6. I mean, seriously, get it. I think it was free on PS Plus. I think I got it 1 month, actually, when I had it. So definitely check that out. Fantasy violence. Looks like Castlevania. Well, it is. Okay, yeah, this is what do you call it? Blood of the Moon? No, Curse of the Moon. Yeah, Bloodstain, Curse of the Moon. This is the first one. It even says still under development. This is from the guy that created what do you call it? Not Metal Gear Solid, you idiot. No, that was the first thing that popped up. Because I have done so many Metal Gear Solid videos. No, this is from the guy that created Symphony of the Night, I believe. So it is meant to be an homage and kind of like a updated, like not a precursor. You know what? It's not. It can't legally be Castlevania, but it is. Him going all out. And actually, what is this? The first one? Koji Igarashi. Yeah, he was the guy. Started. The craze that really has been going on with the 2D Castlevania games. There are some people that believe that Castlevania should remain in 2D, and that's why you've seen Game Boy Advance and DS and even 3DS games that have all been still in this kind of 2D nature. And this was actually, what was it? It was a separate Kickstarter goal for the fully reimagined Bloodstained game. I'm not going to talk throughout this whole thing, but this is like, because I got to move on. I got a lot of trailers to go through, but this is completely awesome, totally worth it. What is it? $10 normally? It's totally worth that price, but on sale for $5, you got to get it. Seriously, if you're a Castlevania fan or you love Symphony of Night or Rondo of Blood, you need to get this game. Just get it. Seriously. You won't be disappointed. Curse of the Moon. Violence and blood. Only for teens.
NT creates 25th anniversary.
NT? Oh, that means it's the... Yeah. Okay, so by now you've already should have seen me review look at Curse of the Moon, right? Because these are going to be put in order. So this is Curse of the Moon 2. It's got new characters, and it's amazing. Let's just jump right to the price. What is it? 35% off. Normally it is $14.99 US. On sale it is under $10. Sure. You need to get this if you're a fan of. I probably have said it before at this point, but I'm seeing these out of order myself. But yes, if you are a fan of Symphony of the Night, or the 2D sprite work that Koji Igarashi has directed, then you need to just get this game. Seriously. We got, I don't know how many. I'm not going to be able to put all 40 games into one video, so let's just move on from here. It'll be a great game. It's pretty cool. I've seen speedruns of these games, and they're totally awesome. What the fuck? Seriously?
Stay close to me. Mom, Dad.
Is that...
We need to make sure they're okay.
What the fuck? Yeah, sometimes you see a bunch of like decent quality indie games, and then you run into something like this. What the fuck? Are these 2D characters? I think the characters are only in 2D. Yeah, they are. What the fuck? What the just... Let's make a game with a girl with red eyes, and we'll have like a spider, and you can tell that story that you've always told me that is so awesome. I totally can't wait. Oh man, I'm gonna fucking jerk you off tonight. Oh yeah. Oh, that's your game. That looks like garbage. Clea, 30% off. Do you really need to know? $12.99? Seriously? for that game. It's $9.09 on sale. No, it's not worth it. Seriously, there's got to be other games on this list that are going to be more worth it for $9 than this fucking thing. No, just let's go to the next one. Fantasy Blood. I mean, it's not. It's fucking fantasy violence. Mild Blood. What did it say? Oh, I'm getting a walking simulator vibe. Oh, based on H.P. Lovecraft, huh? Well, you actually gotta be careful because Lovecraft. His books or whatnot are from like the 1800s, right? So like, there is no copyright to his work. It's not like they need to be approved. Anybody can basically do it. Kind of like, what do you call it? Kind of like some of the stuff for Sherlock Holmes, like you can make up your own stuff and you can use the characters of Sherlock Holmes because, they've been around forever.
No more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores for.
What the fuck is this? I mean, when it comes to a Lovecraft game, they're not really known for their combat. There's really not an emphasis on combat. Most likely you are going to go insane. Like the guys that made the Amnesia game, they would be good at Lovecraft because they already kind of had a insanity mechanic in it, right? Where if you looked at the monsters for too long, you'd go insane because that's what it is. In Lovecraft, you're not meant to really kill anything because usually you play as a scientist. I'm talking about the board games, by the way, not necessarily the video games. Video games, yeah, they try to make an excuse and give you an M60 or something. But this is 60% off, full price $19.99, new price of $7.99. $8 isn't bad, if you like Lovecraft. What is this thing? What's the details? Canarium is a chilling Lovecraftian game following the gripping story of four scientists. Of course, there's always scientists involved in Lovecraft. And their endeavor to challenge what we normally consider to be the absolute limits of nature. Unreal 4 engine, multiple endings. Sure, for $8, if it goes on sale again at 60% off, Canarium, it might be for you, but there's probably some better stuff on this list. Let's keep going. Fantasy Blood. That's not a thing. This is fucking Demon's Crest. No, Demon's Tilt. That's right. Right, yeah, it's like a horror-themed pinball game. Yeah, this was actually kind of cool. I believe it was on Game Pass for a little bit. I checked it out. I got a couple of achievements. Not much, but it's kind of interesting. I'm not really big on pinball, but you know what? Like, this is kind of cool. If you lived and breathed pinball, but you kind of stopped when it came to the pair of TurboGrafx 16 games, like what were they? Demon's Crest and Demon's Ballsack, whatever they were called. Like, seriously, like if all you know about pinball is from playing those games on the TurboGrafx 16, then you got to play Demon's Tilt, a cult pinball action. Seriously, it'll probably be kind of fun. We're looking at 50% off. Normally $19.99, new price of $9.99. So yeah, $10 for this. That's not bad. Demon's Tilt pushes the limits of video pinball genre with shoot 'em up and hack and slash elements. I don't think I played enough to really comment on that or not. I don't think you really a shoot 'em up. Well, either way, I'd fully recommend it if you're a fan of those games I just said. But let's keep going. Blood and violence. You gotta have the blood and violence. This is, what is it? These are horror themed games, right? We should really see. Artifex Mundi, that is an RPG developer, publisher.
The villagers blamed the tragedy on the
Oh, this looks kind of cool. I mean, yeah, it's an indie game, right? So a lot of these games are probably going to be around $20, right? Maybe 30 at most. So, they can't be doing, 3D. What the fuck? What the fuck?
But no one knew the truth.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Why? What the fuck? Really? Stick the coins in the slot? What the Okay, I was gonna say this looked like more of an adventure game, but this looks like an I Spy game. Like, what two objects are most hellishly the same? You must fluff your bear and make sure the demons don't take him over. Solve this puzzle. Endless Fables 3. Dear Lord, they've made several games. You know, it started off not looking bad with some of those rendered pictures, but dear Lord, 80% off. Full price, $14.99 US. New price is $3. Did I buy this? I can't remember. You know, when it's like a $2 or $3 game and I'm, you know, doing my Rage Quit 2 episodes, if I can pick up a game for $2 or $3, get mad at it, and that makes a video, I'll usually end up picking it up. I don't think I bought this. Visit 35 locations straight from the horror. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I don't think they know English. Solve over 40 scary riddles and HO puzzles. HO puzzles. Is that ho puzzles? Horny old men puzzles? No. Horny obsolete puzzles? No. I'm sorry. I'm stuck on horny when I saw the H word. I don't know what HO puzzles are. Seriously, when a game has like puzzles or riddles, they just say puzzles or riddles. I don't know what qualifies as an HO. Homeowners puzzles? That's fucking stupid. For $3, dear Lord, it just looked like I Spy. Fuck it. You probably don't want it. Let's move on.
Peggy 12.
Peggy 12. You know, surprisingly, there are a number of, even in North America, a number of videos that still use the Peggy system, which is from the UK, I believe, or from Europe. Like, there is no default, beautiful, stunning, this is art from PewDiePie. Really? You're going to start with a quote from fucking PewDiePie. All right. This was phenomenal, Markiplier, of course. He probably says that with everything he does, even when he takes a shit in his solid gold toilet. Puts other indie horror... No. I need to go back and actually see that. Puts other indie horrors to shame. I guess you meant horror games. Jim Sterling, no. I mean, granted, Jim Sterling doesn't like a whole lot, right? So this must be one impressive of it. Hooked Gamer, Game Style, Digital Chumps, Casual Gaming, Gamer Headlines, The Australian Times. I've never heard of any of you fuckers. Australian Times, 9 out of 10. Oh, Colot. Jesus. Yeah, it's a game that came out in 2017. What are we looking at here? 75% off. Full price, $20. Yeah, it's one of those, you know, budget games that came out as $20. And for like literally the last 4 years, they've been selling it to you for like, you know, maybe $10. Here we got $4.99. Narrated by one of the most popular British actors, Sean Bean. Well, then why didn't you use him in the fucking trailer? And powered by Unreal Engine 4. Oh, God. Colot is an exploration adventure game with elements of... No. You can go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Seriously. You're a walking simulator. Just figure that out. Exploration adventure game with elements of horror. It's a fucking walking simulator. Just deal with it. Yeah, this is a game I literally have been seeing go on sale for like 3 to 4 years, and I'm like, oh, it's only $10. Oh, it's only $8. I don't think I bought it. Either way, let's keep going. Violence, blood, and gore. Strong language. Goddamn right. Fucking mature. Versus evil. That's like every video game ever made. You're always versus evil. Just one man and his big gun stand... Yep, I actually remember the trailer of this game. Well, because, you know, I saw like the first 10 to 15 seconds of a lot of these, and you can't miss the setup. So this is basically what happens when a game developer watches, what is it, the fourth Rambo movie? Yeah, let's imagine that he watched the fourth Rambo movie. You know, the scene where Stallone gets on top of a 50 cal and just mows down everybody. That's basically this game. That's it. Oh, well, you know, it's aliens because, you know, mom will let you destroy hordes of aliens, but if you're, like, shooting and blowing people's legs off and their heads, yeah, she might not like that. So, yeah, let's just jump to the price. 67% off. We're talking about full price of the game is $8 US. So this was on sale for $263. Yeah, I bought it. I know I bought it. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's a hard game. Let's just look at the description. You are Rock Gunnar, mercenary gun for hire with alien blood on his hand. Twitchy, trigger, finger, and focused battle tactics are the order of the day as you take on this ultimate survival mode challenge to wipe out every alien, capitalized alien, on the ship. You will die a lot, but sheer brute force plus cool ammo and weapon upgrades will help you take these vermin down. Really? Vermin? Are they rats now? What the fuck? So yeah, it's just wave after wave of whatever you call it. But you know what? For $263, why not? You know, blast some aliens, and if it only lasts you about 2 hours worth of time, that's $2.63 well spent. Let's move on.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Good old, what the? We had prom, the complete Monster Prom experience? What? 1 to 4 player competitive dating sim. Are you fucking kidding me? I guess you're not. 8 prom dates. Really? Different types of monsters? And a robot. How are you gonna fuck a robot? Don't draw me a diagram on how to do that. Really, you got events? Bob Ross, of course. What? Do you take Polly to the prom? Yes or no? Participate. Secret endings. Oh, okay. Different events.
Monster Prom. Be your worst self.
Be your worst. Did you hear that? I remember that. I remember that tagline. Be your worst self. That's funny because you got to know about the Black Desert, the MMO that you can play. It had a live action trailer with the lady that was in the Ninja Turtle movie and the one that got fired off of the Transformers set. Or, well, she was, you know, Megan whatever her fucking name is. But yeah, the tagline for Black Desert for a little while, I don't know if they still do that, but yeah, they had a live action trailer where the tagline was "Become your true self." And like, finally I can become a big-breasted bimbo and whore myself out to all my friends. You know, finally I can be the Japanese grandmaster swordsman that I have always, you know, been to my true self. Like, whatever, the fucking stupid. Kind of funny, quite honestly. And you know, if the humor in the game itself is a little tongue-in-cheek like that, you know what? It might be. Well, let's take a look at it. What, 60% off? Full price was $15.99. Like, okay. New price is $6.39. Okay. You know, $7. Did I buy this? There's only 3 weeks left until prom and you haven't got a date yet. And you're a monster. But that's okay, because at your high school, everyone else is too. These are the stepping stones into the world of Monster Prom XXL. Monster Prom, not monster porn. Just remember that. The bundled up content-filled edition of Monster Prom, so this must have been on Steam beforehand. A 1 to 4 player competitive dating sim that will have you thinking, I never knew I was into that. Well, technically, it doesn't mean you're into that. I mean, you can date a robot because it's simply a matter of clicking on text boxes, right? It doesn't mean a robot gets you hard. But either way, it looks like an interesting game. You know what? If you're into Halloween stuff, a 1 to 4 player, I believe it's local and online. Co-op. So hey, see how many people you can hook up with that are not in your own species for a change. Nerds? Jesus Christ. Let's go. Violence and blood. Strong language. Oh, looks like a walking simulator. Have we had We've probably seen a couple of those by now. But you know what? I do appreciate, walking simulator or not, I always like science fiction or, like a setting on the moon or some other planet, outer space, something. I always like them. What is this? Is this a moon of some kind? Like this looks all right. Yeah, it's probably a. Oh, is it Cthulhu stuff? Does it have Lovecraft creatures in it? Try not to scream too loudly. The digital fix. I don't know them. They got platforming? Okay. A great tribute to Lovecraft's work. Okay, Eurogamer Italy. Thank you for letting me know. Moons of Madness is looking really, really good. Well, that's basically a preview quote. That basically means that, yeah, this game's looking pretty good, before it actually officially launches. And unfortunately, that's what they use. Moons of Madness. Okay, I've heard of that before. But you know what? That looks kind of interesting. How much? What are we talking about for price? Full price, $30. Well, I mean, if it's done good, new price is $14.99. I don't know. I don't think I would bite for that at $15 US. It looks interesting. What's the description here? Moons of Madness is a first-person, story-driven, cosmic horror game. Fuck you. No, I'm out. I'm done. Just say walking simulator, you little fucktard. Seriously, I'd have more respect if you would just call it a walking simulator. I know. None of these games will ever call themselves a walking simulator. Even the people that created the whole genre of walking simulators, they're not going to refer to it because walking simulator is kind of a derogatory term, right? Nobody wants to be called that, but that's why there's people like me to call it that. So yeah, I mean, first person, sure. Story driven, fine. I can understand that. But then you use the word cosmic horror. Fuck you. Fuck you and your tight little virgin asshole. Fuck you. What is cosmic horror? What the hell does that mean? Just call it what it is. Cosmic horror game where the scientific exploration of Mars meets the supernatural dread of Lovecraft. I don't know. You could have worded it better than that. Let's see what else is out there because yeah, $15 US. I ain't gonna pay for that. Not for just a rage quit, And then it didn't even look that interesting anyway. So let's keep going. Violence and blood. Use of tobacco. Unique pixel art. Horror adventure story. If I didn't see what the game looked like, if it just said horror adventure story, I'd be like, walking simulator. But clearly that's not it. What did you say? I'm actually going to rewind a little bit. It's the same dream every night. Oh, that dream where Bobby Kotick is running after me with a used condom, wanting me to go to the Cosby Suite with him? Yeah, I have the same dream every night as well. Ow, that's topical, isn't it? Okay, it looks interesting. It looks like an RPG. Kind of a long trailer. Let's take a look. What is this? My Big Sister, 50% off. Full price is $5.99. So half off is only $3. Meet Louisa, a sarcastic 12-year-old with a playful sense of humor if you believe what she says. My Big Sister is an RPG-like adventure game. So it's not an RPG, but it's an RPG-like. So maybe there's really no combat and you're just running around talking to people? Like, okay. We're talking about, like, what, $3? That could be kind of cool. And this story isn't about me. It's about my sister. Yeah, thanks, Titus. We get it. It's not your story. It's somebody else's. Shut the fuck up, Titus. I know it's not Titus. It's like Titus or something, right? If it takes you like about 2 hours to experience, that's not bad, right? For $3, why not check it out? Let's keep moving on. Blood, crude humor, suggestive violence. That wasn't suggestive violence. Like, we suggest violence. No. suggestive themes and then violence. I have to read quick because these go by pretty quick. Is that Hitler? What did he say? I haven't the slightest idea. Germans were always saying that. What is... Wow.
October 1944.
Crows, classic. Mommy, why hasn't the sun come up again? Because you keep touching yourself at night. Stop it. I'm sorry. It's... Goddamn. This looks kind of cool. This looks like, you know, a development team that Eclipse Fest. Wow. With a K. This is kind of, it looks kind of interesting. You know, this is, some people have worked pretty hard. I like the pixel art. It's very detailed. It looks like the protagonist is in a wheelchair. That's cool. His Japanese assistant. This looks kind of cool. This is kind of a long trailer. I'm gonna jump to the details here. We're looking at 9 Witches Family Disruption, 35% off. Normally $20 US. New price is $12.99. So that's not a huge not a huge discount, but you know, this looks kind of cool. You know, can you? It's hard to read the dialogue quick enough because remember I'm looking at it like in 1/4 size on my computer screen, simply so I can record audio along with this, so it's not full screen. Release the dog shit? Is that what he said? Like, I don't think so. But like, this looks kind of cool. It looks like really strong writing. So, you know, this is the kind of game that, you know, if you play like 5 to 10 minutes and you get kind of into it, I think this would be kind of fun. Now, let's see. What are we talking about? This description here. As World War II continues, the occult 55, a secret division of the Third Reich, arrives in Sunday, a Norwegian town, to unleash an ancient curse in a desperate act to twist the course of the war. An original story with absurd dark humor riddled with eccentric characters. This does seem to be one of the better point-and-click adventure games I've kind of seen. I've seen several of them that have not been very good writing, and therefore, you know, then they have like huge leaps and bounds when it comes to their puzzles. This looks like a fun little Halloween game, I would say. $13 US, that might be a little high for you, but when you think that you could have easily spent $9 on a game that is complete trash, you know, spend a few more dollars. 9 Witches Family Disruption might actually be kind of worth your time. So, hey, maybe you want to check it out, especially if it goes on sale this year. But on to the next video. May contain content inappropriate for children. Okay. Devolver Digital. Okay, they're well respected. Almost there. They make, you know, inexpensive games. They are an indie developer, as they would say. But they really do make some good-looking stuff. Like her from the creator of Stories, a science fiction thriller. Okay, like I could get into that. This does kind of tread on the territory of a walking simulator. It looks like we are taking control of cameras and looking around as we move about the environment.
Quite right too.
You are not on the station. I'm not. But she's on the station. You are the station. What? What the fuck?
Sorry.
Seriously? You're not the girl? What the fuck is this?
It's time. You have to take us.
And we're going to take a quick look at where's this game? Observation. Okay. 50% off. Regular price $25. 2019. This has been out for a little while. New price is $12.50. You know what? I think this is actually... I believe this game is actually on Game Pass at the moment, I think. I don't think it's left, or maybe it has left. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it has left by the time you see this, when it comes around time for Halloween. But yeah, you know, $12.50, I wouldn't pay that. But if it's on Game Pass, I am definitely going to check that out since it's for free at the moment. And I will get back to you, but I will probably try that game, and you will see a, what do you call it, a Rage Quit 2, hopefully coming out pretty soon. I don't know about the month of October, but, because this video needs to release in that month, but hey, you never know. Let's go on to the next video. Fantasy Blood. No, that's not what it is. What the, go back, restart. God damn it! Fantasy violence, mild blood, mild language. Okay, E10 for everybody. Like, really, you can have blood and language? Well, I suppose it's mild. It's 10-year-old mild blood and violence. Pixel art. In despair, we have fallen prey of the thirsty for power. Oh shit, this looks fucking cool. Yeah, it's like in an 8-bit style, but like you never would be able to do this on a real NES. You know, you wouldn't be able to have characters this big, you know, just because of, you know, limitations of 8-bit hardware, really. But it's definitely in an 8-bit color palette. This is kind of cool. What is this? Let's take a look. Oh, Dallas, The Dark Call, 80% off. Holy shit! Full price was $11.99. Yeah, I probably bought this. New price is $239. I would buy anything that you know, even if all I saw was a screenshot, a couple of screenshots of some of the stuff that you're seeing here. For $239, it'd be a no-brainer. I of course would check this out. So you are probably going to see this in the future. But yeah, looks kind of cool. Huge bosses, multi-scrolling backgrounds. What is the deal with this game? The old gods have forgotten this land. Odalis is an exploration/action game and loving homage to the 8-bit genre classics. You play as Haggis, of course. What else would you name your character? A battle-weary warrior who must wield his sword once more to rescue his son from darkness. 8+ hours of gameplay. Holy shit. That's pretty good. If that game can actually deliver, I mean, seriously, if you see Odalis, The Dark Call on sale this Halloween for, you know, even $5, I'd say 8 hours of gameplay, you're going to get your money's worth. But hey, let's see what is coming next. Violence, blood, and language. Just straight up. It's not mild. It's just straight up blood and violence. The machines can't stop them. No one can stop the unstoppable. Well, I mean, you know, if you're going to call yourself the unstoppable, then, oh, okay, it's an 8-bit style. This looks kind of cool. Multi-scrolling layers. Yeah? Oh, fucking bear. This looks kind of cool. I think I saw a screenshot of this. I don't know. I think that there might have been a couple of different 8-bit-like games that I was looking at when I was looking at all these horror games. Let's take a look. This is 80% off. Full price, $9.99. New price of $1.99. Yeah, I definitely bought this game. Without a doubt. For $2, I easily would have bought this. But this is Onikin Unstoppable Edition. It's an action platformer game. Oh, it originally came out in 2012. Then GOG.com got Onikin Unstoppable Edition in 2016. And then consoles finally got a version in December of 2019. Yeah, this looks kind of cool. It might actually be kind of a fun game. It might be hard, so it might make a good Rage Quit episode, but we'll see. Let's keep moving on. Head Up. No, what the fuck? Oh shit, this looks like a PlayStation 2 action game. Kind of like a Medieval. It looks kind of like Medieval, like the remake of it. Did they ever do Medieval 2 yet? Oh, I'm not sure. But yeah, it looks like your standard PlayStation 2, you know, third-person action game. Wow, the colors and stuff are pretty cool. Pumpkin head guy. Let's take a look at this one. This is Pumpkin Jack. Okay, 40% off. Normally $30. Yeah, you know what? I mean, look at the animations and the lighting. This is pretty friggin' cool. I mean, you know, this out of all the games that I've seen, you know, like, look at that. Look at that fire. That's fucking cool. You know, yeah, $30 for your asking price. That makes total sense. But the new price is $17.99. Okay. So $18 US. This looks like it's a good, fun little 3D platformer to play in the month of Halloween. So, it's not called Halloween, though. In the month of October. There you go. So, yeah, that actually looks kind of cool. Let's keep the fun time rolling and see what video is next. Intense violence, blood and gore, drugs, and strong language. All right, this might be Rage Quit 8 out of 10. What the fuck? IGN Italian, Steam directly. I didn't recognize. I could only read about 5 of those things, and they're kind of small. What the fuck? 9 out of 10 from something or other. I couldn't read them all. What the fuck? Mothman Prophecies? Is there a video game based on that?
What have you heard already?
Yeah, that's a young guy making an old lady voice.
That illness. It thickened the bones.
Okay, is that CG or is that real time?
Is that all true?
The characters don't look too bad. Unreal Engine. Oh, there's the classic plastic-looking skin. Like that looks a little bit better there.
That all this began.
This kind of looks like a. It's not a walking simulator, but it kind of looks like, where we can only put like 2 characters in an environment, and we're gonna have people chase you.
Are you looking for?
Looks interesting. 8.2 out of 10. Unmissable. IGN. European Gamer. Palpable Tension. One of the best indie productions of the last. You know what? You're gonna fucking hurt my eyes, trying to, make me read your blurb and also read where it comes from. I don't like games that do that. That one of the best horror games, look, like seriously, I tried to read that as quick as I could. Granted, I'm looking at a very small screen on my computer, but I mean, I can read it. It will be your hidden gem, multiplayer. Really, there's a site just called Multiplayer. The clock tower successor you've been waiting for. Fuck you. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you... Fuck it. No, I ain't playing this. What is this? What is this piece of shit? Remothered, Tormented Fathers. Yeah, I think I've heard of some garbage piece of shit called Remothered. There must be multiple... What was that? What did that fucking say? The Metamorphosis of Fear Game Surf. Like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to the guy that probably watched Johnny Utah in Point Break way too many fucking times, and they just started masturbating to Keanu Reeves every time he showed up on screen. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that guy. Fucking idiot. Was $30. New price $8.99. You know what? Yeah, the visuals look. We don't really know. I mean, it looks good. It's time to survive the evil. You know what? That's probably what married people say every time they wake up and look at their partner in the bed. It's like, it's time to survive the evil. And then, he gets slapped across the face. But yeah, for $8.99, fuck it. Remothered. I think I've heard a little bit about it. It's like, they spend the money for, what is it? Unreal Engine 4, but they don't really know how to use it that well, and it's not a good story. So fuck it. Even 70% off, I wouldn't try it. Let's move on to something probably a little bit better. Violence, blood, strong language. All right, I'm there. If you came to a city, got the penthouse suite, I couldn't read that, and the zombie, fuck it. Restart. Violence, blood, strong language. All right, I'm there. If you came to a city, got the penthouse VIP room, and the apocalypse happened, I'm just worried about 2 things. How to escape. How to survive. Like, you scavenge for... Like, the words are going by pretty fucking quick. I don't know. Why don't you just get an announcer? Sky Hill. Oh, okay. Well, since you gave me the title anyway, what is it? 90% off. Holy shit. Normally a $19.99 US price point. New price of $2. I believe I bought this. I kind of remember a game called Sky Hill. I think I moved it on to my other hard drive. After I bought it, yeah, it looks like it's really fucking hard. expect to die a lot, apparently. What is it? World War III is over. The world's infested... Yeah, the world's infested with mutants and your supplies are running out. Fight your way down this damned hotel from your penthouse on the top floor. Craft weapons, search for food, and reach the exit. Otherwise, it'll be torn apart, starve to death, or maybe both. No, fucking idiot. It's either one or the other that's going to kill you, not fucking both. I mean, like, oh my god, I'm starving to death, and all these guys are ripping me apart. Oh my gosh, they're gonna rip my little brains out and eat them, and oh, nope, I guess I starved to death. Like, no, you're gonna be torn apart and you're gonna die. You're not gonna starve to death while you're being torn apart. I mean, yes, you could be starving, but starving probably isn't going to kill you. It's gonna be being fucking torn apart. God damn it. You can't just say whatever the fuck you want to try to sell your game. Jesus Christ. Fuck this. Let's move on to the next game. What is it? $2? Oh, that's right. I fucking bought it. What? God damn it. Why did I buy it?
A long time ago, there was a young adventurer somewhere
in a parallel universe?
And his name was... Well, we're not sure about his real name. All we know is that his nickname
Swordbreaker. All right, I kind of remember that.
Once, when he was in a tavern spending...
What is with this fucking voiceover? Do you hear this?
He noticed two men at the next table, arguing about something. One of them stood up, smashed a bottle against the table, and stabbed the other one with its jagged edges. The next minute, the villain was gone. The adventurer rushed up to the dying man. In his dead throes, the man grabbed onto the hero's clothes and, just before breathing his last, handed him a scroll.
It sounds like the developer, like they just got somebody in the booth, like, hey, Phil, go in the booth and record voiceover.
For the night, he unrolled the scroll, which turned out to be an old map.
What the fuck? Are you trying an accent? Are you seriously trying a fucking accent? You don't fucking know? Like, yeah, Phil, just do some kind of accent, like Old English or Scottish, and later when the hero shot himself. No, Phil, fuck you. Just, he's really trying to force him way. He's really trying to force his way through the dialogue. Oh, it looks like a choose your own adventure game. Okay. Like, this isn't so bad. Why don't you just, why do you have like 3 minutes of dialogue of, one of the game developers trying to do a voice and trying to do an accent but failing miserably? All right, Swordbreaker. Okay. So what is this? This is 30% off. Full price, $4.99. It's a $5 game. New price is $3.49. So yeah, a $5 choose your own adventure inspired kind of video game, sure. But yeah, heroic fantasy interactive story inspired by the classic choose your own adventure. Oh, they even mention it. Make crucial decisions that will lead your path to glorious or fatal outcomes, illustrated by over 300 beautiful images. Okay, so yeah, that actually sounds kind of cool. So that might be interesting. Maybe, I definitely bought this game. I think I remember. But yeah, that was a bad voiceover. But anyway, let's check out the next one. Nudity. Ooh, sex, blood. Ooh, I am intrigued. Stryker. Oh, pentagram. That's not good. Whoa, is this fucking blurry? This is kind of creepy. Animation looks kind of cool. This kind of looks like a Japanese game or something that's based on Japanese mythology, perhaps. Not exactly sure. Tamashi, yeah. I don't know if it's a Japanese developer, but I mean, it's somebody that's using like Japanese folklore, probably. What are we looking at? 75% off. Full price, $11.99. New price is $3. Okay. For $3, if it goes on sale again and this looked interesting to you, why not? If you like the kind of weird Japanese folklore, you know what? I mean, yeah. I mean, $12, sure. I would never pay that. But if it goes on sale again for like $3 or $4, maybe. But let's see what the next game is. Crude humor, fantasy violence, mild nudity. No. What the That's fucking what the fuck? Voodoo Vince. Holy shit. Is he back? When did he come back? This is like an indie game, right? How come I never heard about this? Oh, yeah, it's fucking Voodoo Vince. What, is this a second game? What was this? This was on original Xbox? I don't know if it was on PlayStation. I remember it being on Xbox, I believe. This looks kind of cool. I mean, I remember the game. I remember probably buying it for cheap at some point. I don't have fond memories of playing it. The environments look kind of simple. Is this a remaster? I mean, they're definitely not redoing the textures. I mean, you can count the polygons like in this screen. So it's probably not a new game. You know, it looks kind of fun. Like a fun little, let's take a look. Voodoo Vince Remastered, okay. Full price, $14.99. All right, this is, yeah, that's what you expect. You know, having to remake an entire game from the ground up with new visuals, new textures, you know. But the price, $3.74. I definitely bought this. I guarantee you I bought this. I might not necessarily remember it. Maybe I didn't finish downloading it. What the fuck? April 18th, 2017. That's when it came out? It came out like 4 years ago? What the fuck? I don't remember it. Seriously, the classic character platformer is back for the first time in over 13 years. Yeah, but apparently I didn't know you were out for 4 years. And now in glorious high definition. All right, there you go. I mean, you know, that's what it is. All right, let's check out the next one. Viva Games. Answer the fucking door. Can't take it any longer. Please. Just please fucking stop. I smell. What am I thinking, ladies and gentlemen? Walking simulator. Quite possibly. Dear Lord, this looks like shit. A cat, a phone. Yeah. This looks like garbage. I'm just gonna look at the name of it. Oh, fucking Your Toy? I don't remember this. 80% off. Full price, $15 US. Sale price, $2.99. I fucking bought this game. I apparently bought it. Dear Lord. You gotta be kidding me. The stuffing has spikes on it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's see which one is the toy. Your Toy. Oh, I remember that little keyhole thing. Okay. That looks familiar. Jesus Christ. What is this? What is the description here? Your Toy is a 3D first-person escape game. Just stop it. Fucking stop it. It's a walking simulator. 3D first-person escape game that incorporates elements of horror. Yeah. Anytime any game ever says that it is a first-person game that incorporates elements of horror, it's a walking simulator. You know, there's not going to be any combat. You're going to walk around. They're going to try to freak you out. You know, whatever. Let's see. Do you remember your childhood toy? Where they are? Where they are? Well, don't you mean where are they? They were your friend ever, but can you imagine how they will be your nightmare for now? Nightmare? No, question mark. But can you imagine how they will be your nightmare for now? Like what the fuck? What's your problem? Can't you just hire? Just find somebody that knows English. You know, at least, you know, better than using Google fucking Translate. You know, and just say, "Hey, Bob, can you take a look at this?" You know, it's like, "Okay, they were your friend ever. Don't you mean they were always your friend?" Perfect. That's great. Any English speaker will not shit themselves trying to understand what we write. Thank you so much, Bob. Here is $30,000 and the key to my Ferrari. And this is my wife. You are welcome to please her in any way you want for the next year. I will give you anything. You make good English now. Fuck. Seriously. Can you imagine how they will be? Forget it. I gotta move on. This is too much. When awake from darkness, you find you were trapped in a place where had disappeared. Jesus fucking Christ. There's no fucking subject. What the fuck? What was staring you behind the non-existent reality? Jesus Christ. Did the Ultimate Warrior fucking write this too, along with his comic books? Dear fucking Lord. Is Destrucity going to come up and destroy the entire world again? Am I going to have to fight a doppelganger of myself? God damn it. Masterpiece of escaping game. Well, you know, that's probably what Google Translate would do. Your toy, advance in puzzle system which will not repeat in new game progress. Goddamn Bob, I need you to come back. Okay. Advance in puzzle system which will not repeat. Dear Lord, you fucking suck. In new game, you basically mean it's never going to be the same game twice. Perfect, Bob. Bob, you also may take my daughter. And take her virginity as well. And also here is another extra $10,000 because clearly you deserve much praise. Well, thank you. I'll enjoy the shit out of that. Good job, Bob. We also designed much challenging puzzle, of course. Also tell a background story of game. All right. What, you need to tell your own background story? Will you ready to Into Nightmare? Sorry, I missed the inflection. Will you ready to Into Nightmare? God damn. God, Jesus. What? How much was this? $2.99. I bought it. I forgot. I'm sorry. I literally melted my own brain reading all of that, and I completely forgot. Yeah, I bought this game. So your toy, you will probably see in a further video down the line. But okay, well, do we got another video after this? Let's keep going. And hey, that was the last one. Your toy was the last video. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this and experiencing a number of horror games you probably never knew existed. Or at least I had not seen them too much, or at least if you see one of these and they go on sale, you got a little bit more of an idea of kind of what it is. So yeah, this Halloween, maybe look out for another Halloween sale that actually has these games in it, and take your pick. Maybe you can find one for $2 to $3, and maybe it'll be worth your time. It probably is going to make a good rage quit video for me, but hey, this has been Stryker. Thanks for watching. Click on another video if you would be so much obliged to do. Did I say that? I think your toy just completely fucked over my goddamn brain. I have no idea. I probably shouldn't have said obliged. If you're obliged, maybe I did the wrong inflection. If you feel so much obliged,